Oh my god, get...
Hey, how's it going, guys? For today's video, it's going to be based on Modern Warfare 4 and previous Call of Duties from Modern Warfare 2 up until Modern Warfare 4. Since the beta for Modern Warfare just released, I thought this would be the best time to release my newly added calculators. So this is the monitor coefficient calculator as well, which lets you transfer any ADS multiplier you want from any coefficient to another coefficient. I thought that'd be really cool because a lot of people like to try different coefficients, but they notice that their ADS sensitivity is not the same when switching between coefficients, and there's a bunch of reasons for that, but this basically helps with that. I suggest reading everything, and then also I'll try my best to summarize as much as I can. But to start, you'd pretty much just enter either your hipfire sensitivity or your centimeter 360 sensitivity, your DPI, and you would choose your monitor coefficient. I usually use relative 0. And then you select your game, and then rotation reference means what you want all your weapons to be scaled with. So if you want your assault rifle to feel like you're using a handgun iron sights, then this is what you choose. For me, I like to have the rotation set to AR LMG, and then you can choose what you want to match it with. So do you want to match it using the default ADS, which is 1.0? Do you want to match screen fill? So basically, do you want to match the amount of pixels it takes for your mouse to travel across the screen to match with your hipfire? And this doesn't match the distance, by the way. This just matches how you perceive your aim, so from screen point, or depending on what coefficient you're using. But there's a catch with that as well. So if you're using relative 0, you basically eliminate any of those cons, whereas the other coefficients, every ADS would be different. But like I said, there's ways to make them all equal by choosing a rotation reference. And then scale from iron sights. This is what a lot of people are used to. So basically what this does is it scales based from your iron sight at 1:1 with matching your distance. So the centimeter 360 of your hipfire will match centimeter 360 of your ADS for whichever weapons that are populated. So you'll see all your ADS values here. So this is what it takes to change your ADS to match 1:1 with your hipfire and ADS, and this is not with matching the amount of pixels traveling across your screen. This is purely from distance, which is centimeter 360. So you'll see here with relative 0, you'll notice that all the higher zooms are all the same, and it's based off a single anchor, and that anchor is your assault rifle. So your shotgun low zoom would be 1.19, but if you have a 2 to 3x scope on that shotgun, it would be based on your AR. And if you want to change that, you just switch with different drop downs. So if you want your higher zooms, this only changes your higher zooms to be like a SMG, then it would automatically update. And then also it counts for FOV as well. So whatever FOV you play on, the values change, and it'll match based on your FOV. Custom ADS will basically let you choose whichever mode you want and whatever rotation reference you want to pick. So if you want all your guns to feel like this ADS FOV, then you pick it. You can experiment with each if you want. I just make it simple and just use assault rifle, and I use relative 0. And then I just scale from iron sights, and I set everything to 1.47. Relative 0, it's completely center, and there's no additional calculation for it to be matching across different ADS FOVs. Hence why they're all the same, right? So that's the benefit of relative 0. And then if I change it to a different higher zoom, like SMG, same thing. Like I said, you don't have to be playing with 1-to-1 from your hipfire to ADS in terms of distance. There's other options. I know a lot of people play on default. These all get matched based on whatever FOV you choose. So if you like aiming on a assault rifle, this is how it is. So you get everything honestly out of the box, and it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so you're going to see here, this is what I use. So I'll demonstrate what I use. So relative 0. So for rotation reference, assault rifle, scale from iron sights. And then high zoom anchor, I'm going to also use AR LMG. So now all my higher zooms are going to be the same as my low zoom for my assault rifle. Does that make sense? With relative 0. And relative 0 is the only one that does it like this. If I change it to 1.33, see there's a different ADS sense for every single zoom level. And that's just to make sure that each FOV is scaled that way because it's closer to the edges. Whereas relative 0, it's completely center, and there's no additional calculation for it to be matching across different ADS FOVs. Hence why they're all the same, right? So that's the benefit of relative 0. And then if I change it to a different higher zoom, like SMG, same thing. Like I said, you don't have to be playing with 1-to-1 from your hipfire to ADS in terms of distance. There's other options. I know a lot of people play on default. These all get matched based on whatever FOV you choose. So if you like aiming on a assault rifle, this is how it is. So you get everything honestly out of the box, and it's pretty straightforward. And let's see. So match screen fill, yeah. So this would be like, let's say for relative 0, you'll notice that for match screen fill, they're all 1.0 ADS. And then if I change my coefficient to the 1.33, now they're all the same, but you have to change the ADS for each weapon you use, and it calculates that for you automatically. So you don't need to worry. So it'll match. All right. So that's the whole point of this. Basically, I kind of eliminated each constraint because I know there's multiple ways of aiming in this game, and people want what they use and not what somebody else uses, but what's meant for them. So that's why I put all these options, different modes. And yeah, if you have any questions as well, I'm always open to discuss in Discord or through live chat or whatever whenever I'm live. For coefficient converter, this is pretty straightforward. You pretty much just actually I already explained this. Yeah, it covers even legacy as well. So if you want to go from relative to legacy or vice versa, that's also an option. And then this is just a plain 1-to-1 ADS to hipfire through distance with no FOV matching. So you're basically just purely matching with the respective ADS FOV of the scope per the weapon. So that's just a quick chart for people that just disregard ADS FOV. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Have fun with this, and then yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Other than that, have a good one. Peace out.
Enemy sniper eliminated. Switching mags.
Securing objective Bravo.
Taking fire. Swapping mags.
Enemies taking
Requesting recon flow.
Charlie secure. Time with the enemy. The heat is ours.
Requesting attack helo coverage.
Helo entering the AO, ready to engage. Blocking target firing.
How is he not dead from the missile?
Do it again. I dare you.
UAV is low on fuel. RTB at this
Drop
time.
one. I've been hit. Man, I got lit up.
Let's see this. Yeah, you saw that. I saw that. You saw that? I saw that.
Don't let them take Charlie.
Taking fire.
Charlie belongs to
Swapping
the
mags.
Take it back. UAV recon active.
Going in. Hey, dipshit. I'm on the side.
Charlie.
Switching mags.
Friendly artillery beacon out.
Swapping mags.
UAV low. Turning to base.
Stand by.
Need some recon overhead.
UAV providing recon.
Grenade, get back.
We're losing Alpha. Enemies taking
Check your fire. Switching mags.
Friendly UAV online.
Charlie. UAV recon returning to base for fuel.
Swapping mags.
Charlie. Enemies taking Charlie.
Friendly UAV online.
Alpha's almost
Already.
enemy control. Take it back.
Friendly artillery
Sniper's
beacon
down.
out.
Why do you have to turn around?
Recon fire. Artillery beacon deployed.
Attack kilo entering the AO.
Beacon active. Firing.
Stand by.
Need some recon overhead.
Recon online. UAV is low on fuel. RTB at this time.
Shit. I got 3D.
We're taking Alpha.
Throwing frag.
Enemy UAV overhead.
UAV recon returning to base.
Taking effective fire.
Alpha. Don't let them take Charlie. We're taking Alpha.
Friendly UAV online.
Holy shit.
Securing objective Alpha.
Teammates are killing everything, bro.
Taking Alpha.
Oh my god.
Securing Alpha.
Friendly artillery beacon out.
Now my aim is just getting shit.
UAV online. Friendly attack kilo entering the AO. Friendly artillery beacon out.
Target down. Switching mags. Taking small arms fire.
Friendly
Radar
artillery
is
beacon out.
active.
Stealing my
entering the AO.
Alpha's almost lost. Requesting recon flyover on your
UAV
signal.
recon active.
Enemy UAV overhead.
J'utilise un équipement tactique.
UAV fuel low. Returning to base.
We're losing Charlie.
Friendly UAV online. Standing by.
Alpha's almost lost.
I'll take it. I don't care.
Mission complete. Solid work.
Give me that ball up.